lot of y'all probably don't watch anime, but if you do, there is a guy named Madara, and he fought Naruto in the second Naruto, right? As they got older, and Sasuke and them, they was getting older, right? So Naruto was the guy that best believe it, you know? He's the guy with the orange hair, the main character. So the villain that he was fighting, he fought several villains, but the main final villain was named Madara. So Madara was able to create a fake world called Infinite. It's like let me look at the name. It's called the Infinite Saikuyoma. That's how you say it. I don't really know how to say it the best way, but I was watching a video of Alex Jones. I'm gonna try to put the clip in here if I remember to put it in. But I was watching a video of Alex Jones talking about how the elites are they have the information on what's gonna happen in the future through the study in the past and having seized documents, seized archive files, seized information. When you think about the Hopi tribe, the Doggone, the Sumerians, when you think about all these different tribes all across the world, scattered across the planet, Sumerian tablets, the Holy Tablet, when you think about all these, and they always talk about these events. When you hear about things like they only have 2,000 years to rule, 6,000 years to rule, 400 years, whatever, you just hear all, even if it's different titles and numbers and dates, you still hear like, well, this has to end. Well, we were supposed to advance as a civilization. When you hear about, well, people don't want you to advance. When you think about all the cataclysmic events that happen on this world, how would that be able to happen if it wasn't some type of intelligence here that didn't want civilization to advance? And I don't think it's just the white man. It ain't never been about no white man. It ain't never been about no skin color complexion. We dealing and fighting with principalities, bro. We fighting with shit that's beyond the flesh. So once you know something like that, once you understand things like that, right? The infinite Sayukomo. I'm gonna just call it the infinite Sayu, right? So the infinite Sayu, basically, Madra, if he's stronger to you and he's fucking top tier, S tier ranked like character, he could do all type of genjutsus. Like they already got genjutsus on Naruto to where they can make you believe something that's in front of you that's not what it is. So this is like another level of that times 3,000. Like if he can beat you, he wraps you in a mummy, right? And when you're in this cocoon in your sleep, it's not that you just fall asleep and dream. You fall asleep into the best world that you can ever imagine. The best like everything. Like let's just say you lost loved ones and the ideal world is right there in that cocoon. So he's wrapping up everybody in this cocoon, right? And every single individual person is living in their best life. So there's no notion of them trying to break out of this cocoon at all. It's like the Matrix, right? So the dude in the comments was basically like, bro, with Alex Jones explaining that it's an Alex Jones interview with Joe Rogan. I'm gonna watch it. I'm about to get into it and watch it because it's a lot of gems. He said it dropped in 2017, but he was basically like he was explaining the infinite Sayu, you know, and it's like I forgot about I watched Naruto 2021, 2020, but when I seen that comment and I remembered that scene, I'm like, yo, bro, there's people. It's not even there's people. We are literally waking up, living in this shit, living in a false world. Especially if you like give vitality to this matrix and you don't know what's going on, and you give energy to this matrix. You worrying about things like a government shutdown. You worrying about things like president and politics, and you worry about like anything that I'd rather you care about rap and entertainment than politics and all this other shit because that shit don't mean nothing, bro. That shit doesn't mean nothing. That's why I take my interest and I talk about hip hop and rock because you could choose whatever you want to focus on in life. There's some people that treat fashion just like how you treat politics and the government. And you're not gonna understand what I'm saying by that because you're like, well, the government is serious. Well, everything is connected. What people do is they choose to focus in and hone in on certain things and make it their world. And you could do that, but you're living in a cocoon, bro. Like I'm free. I'm a free being, bro. This is what I do, and this is me, and this is no my what I do and what I do for a living and what I do in this life, and that doesn't make me who I am. we experience in Earth. Because when you flow like this, you're able to see when something you're doing or when something's being infiltrated, when something goes from being less genuine. For example, right? I'm plant-based. I've been vegan for like 5 years. I'm burning my incense. I have to put it out, be too strong sometimes. But I've been plant-based for 5 years, vegan. And but this past year and a half, I've been cooking my own foods. I've been eating the vegan meats, none of that shit, right? Because I finally knew better to do better, right? Cook the lion's mane mushroom, cauliflower, oyster mushroom. They're my three favorites, right? Oyster mushroom, my chicken. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even finna get into all that. Why you comparing the? Why you making the look like meat? Well, shit, bro. I just can't eat meat no more. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't want to. It's just I can't do it. But yeah, that's a whole different conversation. But when I'm thinking about life, and when I'm thinking about purpose in life, right? Especially with that cocoon theory, I'm like, bro, I yearn to earn money. I yearn to catch a glitch. I yearn to get into this life and live my life. But when I hear certain things like that, when I see certain things, I be like, yo, I'm rushing to live a life that's an illusion. I'm rushing to live a life that's an illusion. But at the same time, you don't have a choice. You might as well choose something. Because what you gonna do? Just sit in your house and say everything is bullshit and we living in a matrix every single day and just sit in your house and just don't evolve yourself with society? Shit, I do that anyway. So sometimes I want to just be out the matrix and sometimes I want to go in. But what I realize is like there's people that's living in this slumber and there's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do about that. Why don't we all just walk off our jobs, bro? That's not happening, bro. Most people are living in a loop in their own mind, but this is the thing, it's in their mind though. You're not literally in a cocoon. But here's the thing too about that show on Naruto. Their body was free. When they were dreaming and sleeping, they were free. I told y'all when I be going to sleep and dreaming every night, like I be talking myself, I be having like battles within my sleep. And it's been going on before I smoked weed, since I was a kid. And that veil be thin as hell. Very thin. That sleep realm and this realm would be thin. That's all I'm gonna say with that. But peace to y'all. I just wanted to talk about that. Let me know if y'all remember that scene off of Naruto. Let me show y'all what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? But let me show you like more so you can understand. So basically, you see how they all wrapped up in cocoons? They all dreaming in their best life right now. They sleep. But they lost the war. In reality, they just lost this war. Loved ones died. A bunch of bad shit is happening in this war. They best friends is gone. Naruto trying to clutch it out. This shit just was crazy. But I might have to rewatch that shit. So when I go, my bad. So I just read a text and threw my whole train of thought off. But when I see that, I'm like, shit, bro. This shit is real out here, bro. Because that's the majority of people today. Like, it's some people that believe they can't get out their situation because they live in a misery realm. But it's what they think about majorly on their brain. It's what they give energy to. So that's your dream world. If all you do is think about bills, stress, problems, and that's your dream reality. That's your dream world. That's what you created for yourself. So that's what I'm going to end this video off with is, yo, live the life you want to live every single day. Like, it's okay to take in other humans' opinions and perspectives in society and take this all in. But I want you to know this. Nothing and nobody has more answers than you. And when you think like this, it gives you more power and you could dodge a lot of that cocoon spell sleep shit. So if y'all was able to get something out this video, go and hit that like. I'm gonna be consistent on this page, so y'all show me that y'all here.